Voila, I think everything's working. It's been a while since I've done this. Although it appears everything is working. Hopefully it is. I think it might be. YouTube Studio is yet to load, which is worrying. Oh, there it is. Right. Everything is on track, and may I say thank God. So yeah, plan today is get some hunting in before Atlanthian drops, have some fun, and then go to sleep, because, well, God knows this game isn't that fun. Right, I need the funny auto spin on. Follow. Get to move and then, well. No, I don't. Screw it, fishing, let's see. My PC is overheating at Loomian likes it. This is depressing, dude. A gobster, alright. Well, that was a bit of a waste. Already feels too. Load this. And then I'll be spinning. Wow. This whole thing isn't that hard. Ish. No, I only spin right here. It's better. Dude, beach is fun as hell. So man, have I missed Loomian Legacy? I've not played it in forever. Kanky, I still really want a Gamma one, because literally, I don't know if they're constantly doing this intentionally or not, but literally all of its designs are reminiscent of at least one Lumia disc. It's hilarious. I love it, but it's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, it's fun. I like when they do it, but I feel like they're leaning into it a little too much now. Like, it feels like they're trying to get every Pokemon that exists, and then cramming it into Loomian Legacy with, like, a handful of designs. Like, I really like how they implemented it with Chompat, it makes sense, but I don't think they should do it with Kanky. If they wanted, like, a crab thing that's kind of got them in, like, why not have, like, a thingy? Not crab thing in general, just get, like, squid. Maybe it'd be a fossil? No, it wouldn't be a fossil Lumia, but, like, there's, like, ammonites and everything. Like, yeah, sure, Pokemon has an ammonite fossil, but you can just have, like, an ammonite that's got a box instead of a shell and just chills at beaches and whatnot. Like, that'd be cool. Like, something like that is the version of because I sort of, man, if they have no replacement for Trubbish, I'm gonna be fuming, because I thought the Trubbish thing for Atlanthian City was hilarious, and I genuinely enjoyed it. It was fun to check the dumpsters and everything, and I really wish they'd doing it, because we're only getting part 1. Like, I don't think anyone's really pointing this out, but we've only got, I think it is part 1 of that. I'll check my phone now. I think it is only part 1 that we've gotten announced, as with the release date and everything. Like, we don't even know if we can battle in the battlefield and everything. Oh, bro, felt like World trying to get viewers back, man. I remember felt like World. God, felt like World was fun for a while. What was it doing? Right, yeah. Lando 64,000 on Twitter. Gobstopper. Yeah, part 1. It is only part 1 that we're getting, meaning either but they're probably going to give us, I sort of man, if they don't give us the battle saver in this update, I'm going to be, but I assume they will, and then part 2 will be all the lore stuff after the battle theatre, which seems to be what they're doing now. Also, my mum is trying to get it sorted to where she can be here when Atlanthian drops, so I can be here and able to stream, because I swear to God, man, I missed the initial release of the beach update. If I am missing Atlanthian, I am going to be, not even fuming, I'm just going to be fucking annoyed. I'm going to be so pissed off, man. It's just, it's not going to be fun. Like, seriously, like, the devs, they try their hardest, don't get me wrong, but sometimes the hardest of playing Genshin Impact for every single day isn't the best. That is just an idea, though. It's the right idea, but still, I just don't like it, man. It is not good. It is genuinely far from it. Stop it. Yeah, no, school has been fun for a while. Bro, sorry, what? Do we have a water type? We don't have a water type. Oh, bro, if there is no water type dry evolution. Like, something like that one myth, because I don't know, did we? I don't think we've had anything confirmed as to where, well, what country Rory is based on, even if it's Warrior is just a general thing, I guess. But, like, come on, there's a whole thing with a drowned horse. Like, come on. I don't even think half the stuff that Vari evolves into is actually, like, related to any of that. Sandwich. I'm too high for life right now. Snuggle. I'm trying to think, what do I have school? What do I have school tomorrow? And I've genuinely just blanked. I know there's a lesson I don't enjoy. That's most days. But then there's like, oh my god, dude, no, shut up. My citizenship lesson tomorrow is gonna be hilarious as hell if it goes through. We're gonna be. We're gonna be playing with protection. Let's call it and say because YouTube will. But dude, holy heckington, man! It's gonna be a wild lesson. Like, because it's gonna be like, because it's all been like, hey kids, don't do each other and don't do each other without protection. But like, okay, I think everyone knows that, and they're like, here's how you get, like, it's just so weird. Like, they have booklets where it's like 101 things. Crap. Screw it. Where it's like 101 things to say to your partner instead of moaning the name, and it's like number 26, suck their toes. It's just weird, and they're like, oh, it was written by year 9s over in like, what was it? No, it might have been Edinburgh. No. Might have been Edinburgh where it was, but yeah, no, it was definitely a little odd. I'll give it that. Like, it was like, hey, year 9s like you made this. Wonderful? Is that what you want us to say? Because they're like, yeah, you know, you guys know you relatable people in Edinburgh. People in Edinburgh are not relatable. They're weird. The only relatable thing about them is that everyone in Edinburgh is likely related. It's just God, man. School's weird. Like, the only enjoyment I get in school is knowing that after the 6 hours, there is less hours needed to be spent at school before I don't have to do it for like 6 weeks, and I have only like a week's trip planned in the 6 weeks, so I get to be sad for the entire 6 weeks, which is not a problem at all if Loomian Legacy and Doodle will continue to update, which I pray they will. I am. Well, Pessimex's got things in target, man. I wonder what that was feel like. Dude, these songs are good, man. Warrior vibes, top notch. Wow, there's a lot of tweets, and then this one guy, model 8197, like, dude, man's is constantly tweeting stuff like, hey, when did you do this? Like, dude, what? Like, the only tweet I receive on this guy are questions like, is this the content he makes? Lobster. Dude, I'm still confused about the whole KGD thing that happened a few weeks back, where basically he was just like, and dissed Zara. Like, come on, man, Zara. How can you not like Zara? I can't think of anything Zara's like been bad in his entire career, man. Like, Zara's chill. I have never seen him properly rage until it was the like KGD exposed video, man. Like, I cannot believe that would happen. Like, come on, it's KGD. He's British. He's like one of the only. I'm pretty sure he is. He's the only British. Do I say? You know, British, because Connell's not. Yeah, is he? I don't know. Is Connell? I wonder if Connell is Southern Irish, like. United Kingdom, yeah, no, so he's Northern Ireland then. Yeah, no, still not mainland Britain, so he's from United Kingdom, but he ain't British, British is mainland, like, United Kingdom, basically. You know, so KGD is the only, like, British LL YouTuber I know about, like, come on, man. You can't be going out saying this stuff, man. It's making the rest of us Brits look even worse than we already are, because there is Britain in Italy. It's not that good. Lobster. Dude, the beach is genuinely fun. I really like the beach, although, no, it's like a lot of things. I don't think anyone really cares about the beach anymore. And that is kind of depressing, man. Like, the beach was fun. It still is. It's a really fun area, but, like, But it's mostly like most places. You'll have people hunting at the start of it, and then it just kind of drops off for a bit. But bro, if Atlanthian, like, I beg that there's at least somewhere to hunt in Atlanthian, because if Atlanthian is like purely a city, I'll be annoyed because I want to spend more time in Atlanthian other than play through it in the story and then nothing. I assume there's at least going to be some encounters, right? Like, there has to be a reason to go back. There was always a reason to go back to Atlanthian and everything. There was encounters you could do, and I'm pretty sure in the park you could get some wild encounters as well. Ooh, bro, how the hell does that work? Hold on, what? This man's like 4 times a week. How does this work? How? Like, I could understand if Ikazuna was floating, how it could be. That's just weird, man. The game's looking a little odd. Dude, Lumika's fun. I think Lumika is probably the most like fun design in the new beach. Like, don't wrong, I think Sharpwood and everything. Sharpwood is nice. But I think Lumika, I really like that they just make it really cute, and then its evolution is, oh my god, adorable. Like, look, it's a little cutie. Like, I like the knockoff Lapras / to Squirtle, and that's it. God, man, I've not played Pokemon in a while. God, I don't think I've even touched Arceus in like 2 months. Like, dude, I was like, bro, Arceus, I'm gonna be playing this all the time, bro. I haven't touched it in so long, and it was so fun. It's just, I don't like what they did with hunting. Like, I'm sorry, but if there's an outbreak, I don't want to have to be like, oh, hey, fancy outbreak. Too bad I can't reset it. Like, why get rid of resetting? I get that, you know, mass outbreaks can be fun, but I like just general outbreak hunting. Like, I think, like, massive mass outbreaks can get a little bit annoying and everything because of the amount of resetting you have to do. Like, yeah, you got nothing, alright, well, reset, make sure you know it is. It's just, ugh. Because you have to memorize it as well. As a mass outbreak, there'll be like 1 or 2 in an area normally. Ish. Like, it's, man. I want my regular old hunting, man. Outbreaks were fun. I have like several boxes of shinies, and that's probably what killed it, honestly. The fact that they made shinies a little too easy, to be honest. Because just like every encounter, it would roll it. And I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I checked if that is. But like every encounter, it would roll on whether or not you got a shiny, and that is like, that's a little wild, don't you think? Because that's, considering how many spawn at once, and considering that, you know, they do respawn, I'm pretty sure. Pokemon do respawn after a while. They're like, yeah, no, because the day and night cycle and everything, and yeah, no. So if you consider how long that would take, like, let's say I'm pretty sure day night cycle is like 10 minutes, I'll say. Let's say you hunt for a full hour. That is like 6 resets, essentially. And every time you do a reset, I think this is how it works out now, because I know it brings up, although no, because shiny values stay the same. I don't know. I could just be talking White Waffle right now. Right Waffle right now, and I have no idea what I'm even talking about, which is probably the case, man. But just, the Arceus was fun. But then, like, everyone's already gone back to doing what they were doing before, which was Nuzlocke and old games and randomizers and thingy. Just general stuff. Though I'm really excited for thingy, innit? What's it called? Scarlet and Violet, that's it. Like, I'm really looking forward to that, just because I can have a purple themed Pokemon game. That's all I've ever wanted. A Pokemon game that is purely purple. That is like a soft reboot for the franchise, let's be honest. Like, everything is different about it. Gib. I want purple. I swear to God, if once the legendaries get revealed, if the purple one is bad, I'm gonna be so annoyed at Game Freak, because I need a excuse to get the game other than purple. Because if my mates ask me, oh yeah, so which one of the Pokemon games are you buying? I'm like, oh, Violet, and they're like, oh, what? Why Violet? The legendary sucks and it doesn't have good exclusives. Like, can't I say to them that I'm getting Violet because I like the color purple? Can I really tell that to someone? If someone walks up to me in the street and says, hey, which Pokemon game are you getting? Scarlet, Violet. do I tell them that I'm getting it because I like the colour purple? Like, at the very least, I could argue exclusives for them, right? But I don't know what the exclusives are gonna be or not. Like, there's probably gonna be some Assyrian exclusives. Like, there's no way in hell they don't do Assyrian exclusives. Like, they're always gonna be like, hey, if you like these farms, get this game. You like these farms, get this game. Like, obviously, they're gonna be doing it. Like, they're gonna have the way you get the legendaries in the game. Like, let's say you've got like the whole like raid den thing, some sort of shit. They're gonna have something like that, and that's how you're gonna get the Assyrian farms. Like, it could be like space-time distortions or something like that, depending on what the hell the legendaries are. I mean, we did see the funny clock spins, like... Wait, no, was that PLA? No, that was Scarlet and Violet, yeah. Scarlet and Violet revealed their clocks going haywire and everything. Like, come on, something like that, because that's probably how I'm gonna get it, because I don't see them getting rid of the Assyrian forms anytime soon. Like, if we can still get Galarian forms, for the most part. We could... Probably. I'm assuming they're gonna give some thought. Like, if we're given a Sungeon, there's no way in hell they don't give us, like, the ability to trade over Galarian forms. Like, because the games have to use some. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee, and they had them, but then Dex it and everything, like. I don't know, maybe. I really hate the idea that the forms are exclusive to the game. Like, that's a bad idea. If they do that, which they're probably not. They're obviously not, at the very least with the Assyrian form, so that makes sense. It was the most recent game. But, like, if I want to be able to get myself an Alolan Exeggutor in a game themed around Spain, Portuguese, the whole peninsula area, I'm gonna want Exeggutor. Or what they could do is maybe, like, it's not exclusively in Alola, like, there's, like, regional farms are based off real world, like, evolution and convergence and whatnot. So I could see them going down that route, like, hey, just because it's from Alola doesn't mean it's not around here, you know. They both got long necks, or it could be that, like, it's not even just an Alolan form, because the whole thing with, like, Alolan Exeggutor is that it's the original, basically, and that a lack of sun in other regions basically made it shorter. So, like, come on, it's Spain. There's sun everywhere in Spain. That's why I love and despise it at the same time, because it's nice and warm, but my skin burns easily. Like, I'm not even a ginger, it just really hurts me. The sun hurts, it burns sometimes. Bro, did my stream just cut? My entire thing just reloaded, like, I'm not sure. It's not. And crap, I have no idea what I'm trying to sort out. Did it cut? Oh, no, it didn't cut. Alright. No, I just opened one to share. Wonderful. God damn it. Wow, I've really got this streaming thing going. I know what I'm doing here. But yeah, like, there's no way in hell they don't do some form of sun. Like, God, I just really want Alolan forms. I really want to play through another game with Alolan Exeggutor. No, you know, just play through a game with Alolan Exeggutor. I've never used an Alolan Exeggutor before. I want to. It seems so fun. Like, sandwich. Like, it seems so fun. Like, having an Alolan Exeggutor, it seems funny. And I want to. But, like, I'm not going back to, like, I'm not picking up my DS, which is just rotting away, and going on thingy, either Sun or Ultra Sun. Either way, I'm probably gonna play Ultra Sun because there's no reason to play Sun. It's like Gen 7 was quite literally like, it was a test of like Call of Duty style. Like, can they just release something that's similar to it and pray they can get away with it? Which they didn't. Obviously, I don't think anyone really liked that whole thing. You know, it certainly exists, those games, but you know, I actually think it'd be cool if they gave us like Alolan forms, because I'm not, like, the thing with me is, right, if I finished a game, it is really hard for me to go back and replay it, because it's just like, I know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't find enjoyment in replaying games. Some of them I do. Jennifer Fallen Order, I've played that so many times. I love it. any Lego game, like Lego Jurassic World, I've 100%ed far too many save files on it, to the point where I've deleted 100% save files on my Xbox just to get more save file room. I'm that sad, I know. But like, it's the same thing with kind of like Minecraft for me. Like, I really enjoy Minecraft, but it takes a while to get set up without villagers, and like, I just want to get to the point where I've got, at the very least, like, some good iron gear and some villagers, but that can take a long while, and I don't have that dedication. Like, if I spawn right next to a village, I'm probably going to play in the world for a while. But it's just that I like a little jump start or something like that. Like, survival games like The Forest, I've played that. It is a game that exists. I will give it that. But I just couldn't find myself enjoying it, because I'd already seen a playthrough of it, and I already felt like I basically knew it was going to happen. Like, I've played through Sword again, and it was fun, don't get me wrong. I enjoy Sword. I don't think Sword is that bad a game. Well, I wouldn't say Sword and Shield are bad games. I'd just say, compared to everything else in Pokemon, they certainly are Pokemon games that do exist in the whole gaming sphere. I will provide the games that luxury. It's just, I don't know. I played through it again, and I loved it. Like, I really do. I really think Sword and Shield, at the very least, they did good at representing the posh people in England, and then nothing else. Like, I'm sorry, man, but there's only one town, and it's the saddest town, and it's basically just a route. There's a Poke Center, there's a small area, there's a gym. That is the entire town. That is not a town. That is literally, like, what was that? That's just like the first area, essentially, in the game. That's not most, I don't know. There's, like, come on. I really, really wished, when I started playing the game originally, that I was going to be able to encounter roadmen with Pokemon that can shank you. Like, a roadman with a roadman Bishop Galarian form, that would have been the best thing ever. And why they did not give us that is something I will never know, but I will never respect Pokemon. I forgot one shot. Yeah, I will never respect Pokemon for that, because I really wanted a roadman Bishop, because that seems like the funniest thing the world would ever see. I just really wanted to see really dingy towns with really fancy stadiums, which is essentially just England. Like, you can go anywhere in England and there will be a football stadium surrounded by depressed people and druggers. Why they didn't give us any of that, other than, like, they even made a London. They made a London variant in the game, and they cannot give us roadmen. They can give us posh people. They can give us really bad dialogue, but they cannot give us a roadman Bishop and roadmen in the game. Like, the closest thing we have to that are Team Yell, and Team Yell are annoying. Team Yell should have been a bunch of kids that really, really want to murder you because you said the mum's fat. That would have been better than Team Yell, or what Team Yell should have been. Man, my rambles really go wild sometimes. I don't really hurt my throat, Jesus. Ugh. But yeah, no, just, I played through them, they were fun, don't get me wrong. Like, the theme, I don't think anyone can say that the theme, like, the entire soundtrack for Sword and Shield, I think it is either one of the best, if not the best, Pokemon soundtracks. I love Black and White. Like, Gen 5 soundtrack is so good, and I think everyone agrees on that. But the gym, nothing can just, I'm physically unable to describe the sheer energy I get when I'm listening to the Sword and Shield gym theme. It is such an amazing theme, and I just love it to death. It encapsulates everything I want in a gym battle and more. Like, I really like as well the kind of Elite Four. They're fun. I think the idea of you have gotten this far, yet you've beaten the hardest challenges in the entire world, but there's these 4 people who are above all of them, and you have to fight them, like, back to back to back to back, and then you have to fight the strongest Pokemon trainer in the region. That's a cool idea, Because every Elite Four is stronger than the 8th. My mother is calling me. Hold on. Bruh. Mother Dearest is not happy with my rambles because I've awoken her from her deep slumber, so I'm gonna have to go. I've awoken my mother. God, man. You know, maybe I should, if I'm gonna stream, maybe I should do it a little earlier next time, which I will. There's no way I'm not streaming tomorrow, man. It's fun. I will not stream for a while, and then I'll stream again, and I'll just go off when it is, and then I'll do constant streams, and then I just won't do it. Yes, my Mother Dearest is not happy with my rambles. Good night, and thanks for watching.